Aquarius, this is a bonus love reading for you for April 2020. This is just to say thank you because you and Cancer are my highest viewing signs and have been for quite a long time actually. So it's just thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, watching. So here we are. I'm just going to have a look, see what messages come up. Interesting. 10 of Pentacles is coming up in the shuffle. And just see if there's anything we need to know. Do check out your April reading. It will be in the description box. Ooh. What do we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? For April, any extra messages for Aquarius? Oof. Feels like there needs to be a really good shuffle for you. So some of you might be using this time of relative isolation to be shuffling through the pack of your life and seeing who's in and who's out. That one. What is that? Oh, the Hierophant. That one just stuck itself out. Okay. Who's in and who's out? That kind of resonates quite strongly for me, Aquarius. The Hierophant, of course, represents Taurus, but for me it's a much wider card than that. The Hierophant represents commitment. It is the marriage card. It's the card of institution, like where you work, the hierarchy, who has control. I mean, Aquarians are ruled by Uranus. I know I've got Venus in Aquarius. I've got a lot of Aquarian friends. It's not that Aquarians are the rebel. Like, you're not gonna, it's not overtly rebellious, but there is a very unique way of thinking that Aquarians have. So Aquarius, one way or another, you may have a lot to contribute at the moment in terms of your way of thinking. Whether that is to the collective or whether that's in a personal love situation. The Knight of Cups. Very nice. Some of you may be receiving an overture, a message, an apology sometimes, or just an offer. Or you might be thinking of making one, or you might have already had one. Interesting. I'm going to draw a few more cards because I want to get a picture for you. That came up in the shuffle. For some of you, there's some decisions, yes, to be made. And again, you know, we've got a lot of thinking time at the moment. Some of you are mulling over a conversation, a romantic conversation. Yes. As I pull the Lovers. A romantic conversation where there's a choice. Totally coming up for you here. There's a choice. Ooh, and it feels like a burden for some people. Maybe you're not ready to make the choice. Yeah, that came up in the shuffle. Okay. Wow. Okay, some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Some of you are dealing with a fellow air sign, I think. King of Wands, some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Leo often, but we've got Sagittarius and Aries in the mix as well, okay? Even if it isn't a fire sign, it's somebody who's confident. Somebody who was previously in a confident position or seemed like they were confident. Confident people aren't always confident. They seem like it. There's decision to be made here, and there are different levels that you're at with this decision, okay? Seven of Swords came up in your shuffle about 4 times, and the cards were quite kind of reluctant to spit themselves out as it was. Seven of Swords is a card which can, and for some of you does, indicate that someone behaved badly to you prior to the situation that we're all in at the moment, and that you're now left with a lot of thinking time about how to behave about that, how to respond to whatever the message is that you've either had or I think will be getting. That message may come via social media apps. It may come, rather than even come straight to your phone as a text or something, or a phone call. I think initially it will come by some other means, like, there's so many other means, like Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook messages or something like that. I've got the Page of Swords, which is my social media / spying card, and I don't necessarily get the spying vibe. I do get, as I call it, looking over someone's shoulder. It may be that you've been looking at their social media or they've been looking at yours. I mean, but this happens all the time, but it's significant to you. It's significant. Got the King of Swords. King of Swords for me is an Aquarius card. It's a card of being very tough and having your boundaries very high on your list of priorities. Something about this person, they either did you wrong, I mean, plain and simple, the Seven of Swords can be a thief card, or the Seven of Swords is also a card of acting politically with a small p. In other words, acting in your own best interests, maybe letting your head rule the heart, because it feels like a very important decision, and it feels like the decision you make to do with this could affect you, months or years to come. The Hierophant is no small beer as a card, it's commitment. You then have the Lovers, the Choice. This used to be called the Choice. It represents Gemini. It represents the choice. And next to it, the Wheel of Fortune. There is a part to this, Aquarius, that you can't necessarily control. If you take a gamble on this person, for example, you can't control the outcome. And it's whether you're willing, because at the moment we have a lot more time to examine our own motives and theirs, okay? So if this is, and it is for most of you, to do with a relationship dynamic of whatever kind it is, whether you're in separation, which a lot of you are with this is an ex for a lot of you, or whether you're in some kind of situation with somebody, whatever, we're not giving it a name at the moment, doesn't matter, you will know how that resonates with you. There is a great deal of need for you as the Hierophant, who is also the Guru, and the Guru who welcomes you to know thyself. It's what the Oracle used to have above it at Delphi. Know thyself, okay? Not know the other person. You kind of already know this other person, but now it comes down to using your thinking time to examine your own fears, your own motives, your own desires, how this person actually makes you feel as a person, and examining theirs as well. But it's both of you on the table. It's checking it out. It's seeing whether there's enough good material to work with. Three of Pentacles. Can we work together? Can we rebuild when this is over? Okay. We also have the Empress. Now the Empress for me, it's Taurus again, which is the Hierophant, it's Venus, but it's also the Mother card. This may resonate, I don't know why, but things to do with your mother may also resonate to do with this situation, okay? Your relationship with her, her relationships, you as a potential mother, or if there is something to do with pregnancy involved with this, or children, or nurturing, or blended families, whatever it is, there is something to do with the mother. The sacred nurturing role of the mother plays a part in this decision making. And then we have that Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands kind of weighs heavy You can see it weighs heavy. It's Saturn in Sagittarius. It's a burden. This has somehow been a burden for a while. It's a burden on you and it's been a burden on them, but they're kind of unburdening, and now it's over to you. Knight of Cups. Offer. I'm just going to take a couple of clarifiers here. Ooh, Ace of Wands for the Knight of Cups. New beginning, probably with a fire sign, or you have fire in your chart. So it could be a water sign, of course. Yeah. Six of Cups. Yes. Childhood sweethearts, exes, longing, remembering. Somebody's thinking about you, Aquarius. Somebody's thinking about the future. Yeah. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah, okay. Someone's thinking about breakups as well. We've got the Five of Cups. Here we are. The card of somebody running off here. I mean, this is Eros, the god of love, leaving Psyche after they've spent the night together, and she's devastated. So they either left you or you left them, or something happened. And the Six of Swords. Okay. Moving on from difficult times to better times. Can you, just for a few of you, there was a karmic third party involved. I've got this Queen of Wands in reverse here. That is what that means to me. That's only for one or two of you. This person has the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles on their mind, okay? New beginnings, passionate new starts, longing. This is Psyche after that Five of Cups, remembering Eros, wishing he'd come back. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Can we build something together that is real, okay? That isn't flimsy, that isn't duplicitous, that isn't difficult, okay? Aquarius, do check out your April reading actually, because I'm just trying to remember what it was, but kind of resonates with me. Yes. Chuck Spezzano healing cards, relationship, heartbreak. So you broke their heart or they broke yours. Most of the time I think they broke yours, but it hurt them more than it hurt them too to do that, which is strange. That's what they want to tell you. Oof. Romance Angel Oracle cards. Also have a look at the pick a card readings. I think there's a couple on there you might like. Wow. Okay, Free Yourself comes up. Love this card. Free Yourself is about this Seven of Swords. It's about what happened in the past. This is the time that you either accept what they have to say and decide that you can build a future with them, or you move on from it one way or the other. You decide that you close the door on it. It's not an easy decision to make because the connection between you and this person is really strong, okay? We get true love. Now that doesn't mean you have to get back with them or stay with them or anything like that. It just means that you acknowledge that it's love, okay? What you do about that, that's the decision. Very soon. Decide clearly what you want so it can come to you now. This is about you taking stock in this time when we have so much time on our hands. You're taking stock of what you want from this person, what you thought you wanted and what you really want, and also where you're coming from and what your own motivations are. Yes. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron Reid. You get the Dragon's Jewel. I'm not surprised that you get that. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choices. That's exactly what it is. Now, there is no need to do this quickly, no one's going anywhere. No need to do this quickly at the moment. It's not something that anyone should put pressure on you to decide about. This is in your own time, Aquarius, and in your own unique Aquarian way. You have special ways. That's what I'm saying about how you think. Don't be un-Aquarian about it. Be Aquarian, you know, be your inventive self. Tap into that energy. It's going to do you no end of good. Oh, that's good. Woof. Forgiveness. Try the Ho'oponopono prayer, okay? Hawaiian prayer, you'll find it. H-O''O-P-O-N-O-N-O-N-O. You'll find loads of it on YouTube for free. It heals a situation. You don't necessarily have to forgive and forget. It's about healing a situation, and that's what this is, whichever way it goes, okay? And then we get celebration with full moon. So keep an eye on the full moons, because sometimes, especially in times like this where we are in strange circumstances, we move on a moon time. And if that resonates with you, just check the full moon dates out, okay? Oof, Aquarius. Do check out your April reading. It will be in the description box. Also, check me out on Instagram, Gemstone Tarot, and do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.